in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A police officer is killed in Huntsville, Alabama.
This is one of those times when it's very hard to come up with words.
Mayor Tommy Battle and other officers in critical condition. They were responding to a call about shots fired at a home. They found a woman shot and were ambushed. A man was taken into custody after a standoff charged with capital murder. The woman's hospitalized. The Chinese government says it would be seen as a provocation if House Speaker Kevin McCarthy meets with Taiwan's president in Los Angeles next week.
China is sensitive to American leaders meeting with their Taiwanese counterparts because it believes Taiwan is part of China. The warning is reminiscent of China's response when then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taipei and the communist nation staged war games around Taiwan.
Fox's Gary Baumgarten. People in Philadelphia are told drinking water will not be affected by a chemical spill upstream Friday. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern's place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology. Mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning, everybody. It is 7:02. You are listening to Mix 104.1. Maybe you're listening to Talk 101.3 The Buzz or watching MixTV.tv. It is local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning, everyone. And major news came out midday yesterday as the Chattanooga Times Free Press reported that 10th Judicial District Attorney General Steve Crump will step down in July from the DA job for a job as executive director of the State District Attorney General's Conference in Nashville. Crump told the Chattanooga Times Free Press, quote, "My last day in the DA's office will be July the 15th. My first day as executive director will be on July 16th. The 10th Judicial District consists of Bradley, Polk, McMinn, and Monroe counties. Crump said he'll fulfill the remaining term of the conference's retiring executive director, Guy Jones, and then will serve at the pleasure of the group if it reappoints him in June of 2024. Jones has held the post since 2020. According to Steve Crump, current cases being prosecuted by Crump's office will continue uninterrupted, with senior members among his assistant district attorneys overseeing them. Crump said he had no intention of seeking the executive director's post until a number of his fellow Tennessee district attorneys began a discussion about it. He said he sought divine guidance as he made his decision. Crump submitted his name to the conference search committee, and the search committee voted not to perform further searches and instead to submit Steve Crump's name as their nominee for the post. The conference as a whole voted unanimously to select Crump on March the 10th, along with serving as a liaison between state district attorneys and the General Assembly and other state departments. The conference handles all bill paying, payroll, and other human resource services, hiring policies, technological support, among other functions for district attorneys across the state. Now, Governor Bill Lee will have to appoint a replacement for Crump's vacant post. Then the seat will go on the March 2024 primary ballot. Steve Crump's a Cleveland native, appointed to the 10th Judicial District starting July the 1st of 2014 by then Governor Bill Haslam. He was then elected in the August general election in 2014 to a full 8-year term. And I spoke with Steve Crump yesterday. He says he is going to come in to our studio early next week to talk about this in more detail. We're getting new details about the tragedy at the Covenant School in Nashville. where we found out from our governor, Bill Lee, last night that his wife, the First Lady of Tennessee, Maria Lee's best friend, Cynthia Peak, was the teacher killed at the Covenant School in that tragedy on Monday. Cynthia Peak, described by the governor as his wife's best friend. She was substituting that day on Monday at the Covenant School in Nashville. Cynthia Peak, described as a wonderful woman, 61 years of age. And the governor paid tribute to her and had about a 5-minute address. And there may come a point this morning when we play the full address from the governor that he put out yesterday. But it truly was very poignant, very emotional, and very, very personal for Governor Lee and the First Lady, Maria Lee. All right, also in our news this morning, and the Cleveland City Council met on Monday, and at their meeting, the Cleveland High School men and women's wrestling team were recognized. Mayor Brooks proclaimed Monday Cleveland High School Raiders and Lady Raiders Wrestling Day, the first school in the nation to have both the men's and women's teams win state wrestling titles in the same year. That's the first in the nation. Also at the meeting, an update given on the Cleveland Hot Slaw Festival, which is this Saturday. They have more vendors for this event than any event in downtown Cleveland history. Over 150 vendors are going to be spread out all over the place downtown. Mix 1041 will be there live on Saturday. I believe it's noon until 8 o'clock on Saturday. Also, let's see here. City Manager Joe Five has stressed the need for a discussion of possible regulations and standards for short-term rentals, such as Airbnbs in Cleveland. And what a great story this is. Phase 1 of the remodeling of the East Side Ambulance Station completed last week with the installation of new furniture for their day room. As Chief Mike Guerin stated, quote, "We're excited about the progress that has been made here to the East Side Station." Bradley County Mayor D. Gary Davis has been, this is a direct quote now from Guerin, has been working on this for quite a while. Because of his devotion to our staff, we've been able to complete the first phase of the interior remodeling along with a new roof. I want to personally thank Stephen Shelton of Cleveland Insurance. I want to get out of the quote here. What has Shelton done? This is the second good deed he's done in about 2 weeks.
I'm surprised you can even read that.
I can't, really. You know what? This is AI. I am totally AI now, whatever that means. Anyway, I want to personally thank Stephen Shelton of Cleveland Insurance and somebody from Mix 1041. Well, it's really Shelton, to be honest with you. Anyway, he did it, for assisting in the purchase of new furniture of their day room, of our day room. Because of their willingness to support us, this facility has been turned into a different place and a facility our staff can be proud of. One day, I hope to load Shelton into an ambulance. No. Wait, no, that's not part, no, that's not part of the quote. And then Mayor Davis went on and he said, "I've already won the election. I don't care." No, he said, "We appreciate both Shelton and Heartline for I did nothing, folks. This was all Shelton. Really, Brent Winters. What?
We know.
Oh, Brent Winters also. Brent did a great job. Mattress and Furniture Expo for making it happen. Anyway, we've got good pictures of that. Good story on it on our social mediums. All right, at 7:09, let's check the streets. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates in 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us to that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
All right, it's time for the Hardee's Wake Up, and at Hardee's, they're bringing sweet news with the return of the blueberry and lemon cream cheese pie, and I've got it on good authority. Nicole Morissette is going to bring us some to try.
Oh, good.
She's coming in a couple of weeks, but she's already set it aside.
All right.
I think what she's going to do, she's going to leave it in her car until she comes in.
That'd be fine.
Well, just, I guess we'll get that ambulance over here. Anyway, featuring layers of blueberry. Well, you know what? Besides the lemon, it sounds great. Blueberry, but I guess the lemon's a big part of it.
Yes.
I'm not a lemon fan, but whatever. We'll try it. With the return of the blueberry and lemon cream cheese pie, featuring layers of blueberry filling, lemon-flavored cream cheese. Now, that sounds like fun. Surrounded by a crispy, now here we go, crispy, try saying that, crispy pastry crust. Crispy pastry crust. Try this delicious sweet treat while supplies last at a Hardee's near you. Would you try this?
Yes.
She's bringing them in.
Yeah.
You like lemon?
I do.
It's about right.
Yes.
You look like you do, quite frankly. You look like you've eaten several lemons. So Monday morning at 7:15, we will make... And I know we overhype everything. I understand that, folks. I've been here a while. But now that's a pretty good deal. We're going to announce major contest announcement Monday morning about this time, actually. If you want, but that's Monday morning on the radio and television. If you want this, if you're an app subscriber, you're going to find out at some point. Hey, Fruit Loops, when do we think the app people are going to find out prior to Monday?
I don't know. Maybe Friday. I'm off tomorrow, so I really don't care.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you going to AA? What's happening?
I just decided I didn't want to work.
I mean, that'd be any day that ends in Y, pretty much. Now, we're broadcasting the United Way Luncheon live. Is that correct? Is that true?
Yes, we are. That'll be today.
What time? I think it's 11:30 or noon. I don't know. Ashlyn Morlock told me, and I forgot, much like everything else she tells me. And tell you, good Lord. God bless Davis Morlock. That's all I can say.
11:30 in my calendar. That's what I have done.
You're usually about an hour late to things, so that'd be about. So is that Eastern time?
Eastern time.
Eastern time. So if people subscribe to the app, when will they get the word on the big contest? Friday?
I think Friday.
You sound so confident. I mean, man.
Look, that is 2 days away. I have no idea.
This is just a peek into a day here at Mix 104.1.
That sounds like a staff meeting, actually. Well, Bridget, today's a big day. Jersey Mike's. That's my dentures. Anyway, today at Jersey Mike's, they are donating, I think, all of their sales of the Y. Is that right?
Yes, 100% of sales from Jersey Mike's today here in Cleveland will go to the Cleveland Family YMCA. So this is a great way to support our local Y. And so stop by, make plans to have lunch or dinner there at Jersey Mike's. Order for your office, your workplace, and be sure to help out the Cleveland Family YMCA. It's their day of giving. Thank you for that. Bring your family, friends, and coworkers to Jersey Mike's subs.
I don't have time for that. All right. Now get breakfast at Hardee's. Come on.
When we say good morning, Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty. that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's New Car Madness time. Come see us.
Direct Primary Care Associates is making our healthcare membership even better. Now you can have access to over 1,000 generic medications as a part of our membership. This efficient, affordable benefit to go with your already convenient DPCA membership makes getting your medications easy with home delivery. You can find out how you and your family can get access to over 1,000 medications, 24/7 access to your doctor via phone, text, email, telemedicine, same day or next day appointments, labs, and more with a low monthly cost at directprimarycareassociates.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
7. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, Roger.
Save $300 on Tempur-Pedic Luxe mattresses at Mermaid Mattress, and you'll receive a $300 bed pack, including sheets, pillows, and a comforter, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 64 and a low of 36 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 71 and a low of 52. And then on Friday, we'll have cloudy skies with occasional rain showers, a high of 71. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 36 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right. You want to go to the Mayfield Farm Park, Michael Mayfield Farm Park in Athens. They're doing an Easter extravaganza. If you want to go, you've got 10 minutes. Call me or text me. Not me, I don't care, but them. 423-614-6499. We got a 4-pack of tickets. We got 10 minutes. You know what? 12 minutes. We'll take until 7:30.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
For Mayfield Farm Park, Michael Mayfield. I told Michael they're one of the 7 finalists for the TVFCU Idea Leap Grant, you know? Where 3 finalists are competing for $50,000.
Yeah.
Now, these are grants, which means it's yours. So the People's Choice voting is till Friday at, I believe, 5:30, something like that, 5 o'clock, at tvfcu.com/vote. I told Michael, I said, what you do is you call your dad, Scotty, and say, Scotty, listen, or Dad. I don't know what he calls him. What if for every vote for the Mayfield Farm Park and the Idea Leap Grant, we give them an ice cream sandwich from Mayfield Dairy?
There you go.
You know what? I was born at night, but not last night.
That would work.
All right, so Bridget, let's check our, well, before we do that, we are giving away, so it's a family 4-pack of tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. You love them in the fall. Well, they're doing 2 weekends for Easter. That will include an Easter egg hunt. They're going to have breakfast with the bunny. Another context on the, anyway, jumping, fine, calm down, people. They're going to have the jumping pad, jumping pillow, tractor tire swings. You do that every Thanksgiving. That's very nice. Tractor tire playground. That's called the Olympics around here. Giant slides, rat race game, human foosball, kiddie zip line, sand mountain, cornhole, obstacle course, tetherball, giant Jenga, Giant Connect 4. Holden Hartline loves that. Of course, Reagan got lost in the corn maze, her and Amelia Shepard last fall, and matter of fact, they're still out there. Ball zone and more. So that's what's included. You've got till 7:30 to enter this. Call or text 423-614-6499. Bridget, our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to Coach Jason Reuter today, championship coach.
Yeah. You ever watch that sweater vest he wears?
He is the Bradley Central Barrett's head coach. Happy birthday to him today.
Happy birthday.
Evelyn Schaefer is 7 years old today, a first grader at Yates Primary. That is from Mommy and Daddy. And then Amanda Trinero is celebrating today. The birthday wish says she is a great wife and mom. That is from Matt, Abby, and Lucy. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
Well, we've got a familiar name here, familiar face to a lot of people. Sara Ann Fairbanks joins us. She is now a performance coach at C4 Sports Therapy. Sara Ann, how in the world are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How do I know you're not Megan?
I am not Megan because, honestly, the tattoos. But right now I've got a jacket on, so you can't tell the difference.
Well, I'm the same way. Anyway, well, Sara Ann, welcome in.
Thank you.
And, you know, we've known you for years, you and your sister, but look, for those who don't know you, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, so I was just telling you, I am born in California, but by the grace of God, raised in Cleveland, Tennessee. I don't claim it. I definitely claim Cleveland. I went to Cleveland High. I graduated from Lee University, and then shortly after became a personal trainer, and I've been doing that ever since. So it's the best job in the world.
Why did you want to, what made you want to become a personal trainer?
I think when I was in college, I kind of got into like working out, lifting, and I just saw my progress, and I'm like, man. And then I just kind of dove in deeper and like learned kind of the science behind it and just how valuable, important health truly is. I mean, all aspects of health, but for me, obviously, your physical health is extremely important. So yeah, I don't know. I just fell in love with it.
So now we're joined by Sara Ann Fairbanks. Now you're at C4 Sports Sports Therapy as a performance coach. So tell me about C4.
Okay, so C4, it's an incredible facility. I've honestly not seen anything like it. So basically, it is a physical therapy facility, but it has it's more like sports focused. So if you have an athlete who's had some sort of injury, they come in, they go through rehab, and then they have the ability to move on to me. So they have graduated from rehab, and so they want to continue their progress before they step back onto the field, so we can work on like building strength, getting the range of motion back, things like that. So it's just it's honestly, again, just totally unlike, if you walk into it, you don't think it's a facility, you know, where people are just getting or physically or not going just to PT. They also have the ability to get trained, which is really cool.
And I believe this is at the Pie Center, Bradley County.
Yes, it is in the Pie Center. Yes.
So at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. Now, when you say this, is what you do just for people who have been in rehab?
No. So that is also another cool thing. I'm kind of split back and forth. So I do have a lot of people who have come from rehab, but also just the general public as well. So
anybody can do it?
Yes, anybody can come. Yes.
We're joined by Sara Ann Fairbanks, performance coach at C4 Sports Therapy, headquartered at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. Let's talk about health for a second. I mean, you got people out there and you say, you know what, I've been wanting to do it. I know I need to do it. What do you tell that person that may be on the verge of doing something like you, or enrolling with you, or doing something like you?
Honestly, I literally was thinking about this on the way here. When I think about like the things that are most important to me, and honestly should be, in my opinion, most important to everybody, like things like, I mean, for me personally, faith, but like family, obviously your job, but I'm like, your health. How is health usually the thing that is a non-negotiable in people's life? Like when that should be at the top priority of everybody's list. And so for me, I would tell them, like, for your kids or for the people that care about you, what would they want? They would want you to live longer, and your health is a really big part of that. So, and a lot of times it really is just taking that first step. So I do initially like a performance evaluation. So you can come in and we can just chat. Like, tell me about your goals. Tell me about your life. Like, tell me about like maybe some things that some pains that you've got or whatever. And so, I don't know. I just think that people should put their health like at the top of their list of priorities in their life, in my opinion. But
all right. Well, if people want to reach out to you, of course, we're joined by Sara Ann Fairbanks, C4 Sports Therapy. What would they need to do? How do they get more information?
They can either look on our website. You can just call our facility, or you can call me directly. I don't know if you wanted me to give my number out, but I mean, that's...
Maybe call the station or something
okay,
like that.
Then call the facility.
Call the facility,
yes.
Even better. All right. Well, Sara Ann, great having anything you want to add here before we go?
No, yeah. Again, I mean, it's just an awesome facility. Even if anybody who's interested just want to come by and see the place, it still kind of has a small, like, intimate vibe, but then there's like a turf, and I mean, it's awesome. So I'm a little bit biased, but please come see us. Yeah,
it really, really is. Well, Sara Ann Fairbanks, C4 Sports Therapy, part of the Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Great, and you and your sister run all over town.
Oh, yeah. If I'm not at C4, I am on the streets of Cleveland running.
You're always running. I see it all the time. Thanks. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, Sara Ann. It is right now 7:29. Let's get a quick news update. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 104.1. Let's go to our local and state news, and of course, big news that broke yesterday as 10th Judicial District Attorney General Steve Crump announced he is stepping down from the position in July. He will become the executive director of the State District Attorney General's Conference in Nashville. Steve Crump, again, his last day as DA will be July 15th. Now, what happens now as far as the DA position, you ask? Well, according to state law, Governor Bill Lee will appoint a replacement for Crump's vacant post, and then the DA position will go on the March 2024 primary ballot. All right, so that's where we are, and I spoke with Steve Crump yesterday. He said he's going to come in here early next week. Governor Bill Lee confirmed terrible news yesterday as part of the tragic shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville. And that is, Governor Lee confirmed that his wife's best friend, First Lady of Tennessee, Maria Lee's best friend, Cynthia Peak, was among the 3 adults killed in this tragedy in Nashville on Monday. Cynthia Peak, described as Maria Lee's best friend. She was the teacher, a longtime teacher who had taught with Maria Lee previously when Governor Lee met Maria after Governor Lee's first wife died. Cynthia Peak, 61 years of age, was killed in this tragedy on Monday at the Covenant School in Nashville. The governor releasing about a 5-minute address last night to the state. And if you'd like to see that, I believe we're going to post that on our pages, but also you can go to the Governor Bill Lee website, the state website, and see that. It's really is a tremendous address, quite frankly, for 5 minutes. But he did confirm that one of the adults killed was his wife's best friend. And as you know, probably his wife, Maria, is battling cancer at the present time. All right, it is 7:31. Back in a second. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the annual Don Ledford March Mania event at their pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland. They have over 70 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now with new arrivals daily. So visit the showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. On May 1st, they are relocating to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection.
Yes. On the intersection.
25th Street and Peerless Road.
Can we be honest for a second? Dusty Whitener, they're being evicted. They're being evicted down here at the old Brewsters or wherever it is. And so now they're going to move. They're not?
This is a good thing.
I heard the rumor that that Dusty couldn't find any cash anywhere.
No.
Okay. All right. So he's not. They're not being evicted. Well,
sorry,
boy, that makes me feel better.
That is Southland Finance. Thank you.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right. Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And a low of 36 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 71 and a low of 52. And then on Friday, we'll have cloudy skies with occasional rain showers and a high of 71. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 36 degrees.
So, so Saturday, according to a local 3, now there is some rain chance. I know the hot slaw, Melissa Woody and Dwight Richardson, basically selling their soul to somebody if it won't rain. What are you seeing? And then we got the big Magnolia Market at the mall. Of course, that's indoors. But.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing on my radars is that it's going to be more Friday, late Friday night, maybe even a little bit overnight.
Okay. So the rest of the day, Saturday's looking good.
It's looking good so far, yes.
Because Melissa and Woody and Sharon Marr went here yesterday, and then and Dwight. Well, Dwight. I don't know. He was in the Shekinah glory. I don't know where he was, but he's on the organ somewhere. Piano. Well, he's piano. He's a piano man.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, I hope it. I mean, they've worked so hard on this thing. I hope it goes great. I hope they. Hey, we got 2 big events happening in Cleveland Saturday. Go support both of them. That's time. You know, you can do it.
Definitely.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Why don't you start saying I'm Dex, I'm done. So then I'll know you're. Well, no, here's Ashley RFRV. Boy, here's all I can say. Well, I can't even say it.
No, you can't.
Be listening tomorrow morning. That's all I will say that. Well, I can say that. I can say that.
Just
keep,
stop.
Well,
yes.
just keep going. Okay. My dentures are really acting up this morning. There we go. Okay.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, Human Kindness Sports from the Town Squire. You need new tees for spring and summer? Take a look at the selection at the Town Squire of Southern Tide and Vineyard Vines Cotton or Performance Material. Also new polo shirts and tees from Volunteer Traditions with the TriStar or Smoky. You decide. Thank you for allowing the Town Squire to serve you over all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, 1717 Keith Street Northwest in Cleveland, in the Stewart Park Plaza, is the shop that appreciates a customer. Well, what a night at Cleveland High last night as Bradley over Cleveland in baseball, 11-10. Bradley scored 3 in the top of the 7th to come back and beat Cleveland High School last night. Exciting game. Thanks to our correspondent Ashley Flowers on that one. Walker Valley baseball over McMinn County 6-2 last night. McMinn County softball over Cleveland High School 5-4. Bradley Central softball over Ottawa 10-1. And in soccer, Bradley shut out Ottawa 2-0. But for being correct here, it'd be 2-0. How you say it? Hawks over the Cavaliers in the NBA 120-118. Well, it's an exciting day tomorrow. We love it every year. It's opening day of Major League Baseball. And I'm not very old, but I go back to the time when you could not have the first pitch in any other ballpark. Cincinnati had to have the first pitch every year. Now, they've obviously moved away from that. But anyway, Braves will be in Washington tomorrow. They'll play at the Nationals. We'll have it. Hang on, Josh. We'll have it tomorrow at 1:05, first pitch. That'll be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So here is how we will be operating, as we always have, for the Braves. Braves day games are on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Braves night games are here on Mix 104.1. So that's how we've always done it, and we'll continue that way. There are some, special circumstances, but that's how it will normally be done. ESPN reported this year's Hall of Fame basketball Hall of Fame class. They went ahead and reported it. It's not official yet, but they're saying that Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks, Dwayne Wade, Spurs coach Greg Popovich, Spurs legend Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, used to play for the Lakers, among others, and Becky Heyman, a WNBA legend, will all be inducted into the James Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. The formal announcement will be this Saturday during the NCAA Men's Basketball Final Four. All right, Josh, now here we go.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best life, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory is showing.
Need a new roof on his house?
No. I mean, he might.
Does he need a new house?
No.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. No. Jersey Mike's, 100% of their sales today to the Y's. Here's what you need to do, folks. Hey, you know, this is a 2-for-1 deal. You're getting some great food from Jersey Mike's. I'd get the Philly cheesesteak. And then they're donating it to the Y. They do this nationally. Last year, Jersey Mike's, as Danny DeVito, you may have seen his commercials during the tournament. They did $67 million nationwide. This is not last year. This is not a percentage, folks. This is 100%. So your office, you yourself, personally, whatever, know that when you go to Jersey Mike's, you're benefiting programs in all seriousness, like the program for Parkinson's disease at the Y called Rock Steady. Boy, I tell you, some of my dearest friends have benefited from that program. The Live Strong program for people with cancer has been tremendous at the YMCA, but they do so many things. They provide scholarships for people who can't afford a YMCA membership. So you got a great lunch today at Jersey Mike's, and know that 100% of your money is going to the YMCA here, right here in Cleveland. That's right here in Cleveland. I'd say the other Jersey Mike's around the area doing other things, that's great. But here in Cleveland, It's for the Cleveland Family YMCA. Brett, you got a lot to tell us. What's up?
Yes, so we received a soccer score from yesterday evening. Thank you to Carla Bolaños. She says
I'll be at your church tonight, Carla.
She says that Cleveland beat Walker Valley in soccer yesterday evening, 5-4. She says 2 extra time periods, then went to penalties because the score was tied 1-1. So 5-4.
So penalty kicks?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Look, we do the best we can to get the scores. Thank you for the help. This is how you get the scores on the air. Now, we trust Carla. We don't really trust Kayla Bolaños. We trust Carla, though. She's a good singer over there at the North Cleveland Church of God. Hey, Carla, your pastor's on the way here. We think former DJ Mark Williams is on the way in. That's the rumor. We'll see if he's on time.
So thank you, Carla.
All right.
Let's see. And then it's time to announce our winner of the Mayfield Farm Park Family 4-pack of passes. And congratulations to Erin Rains. She is the winner of those passes.
All right. Commissioner Denny Collins, you can trust him if you want to. He tells me Walker Valley tennis boys and girls defeated Cleveland yesterday in tennis at the Tony Cavett Tennis Center. Oh, I love Tony Cavett. The late, great Tony Cavett. Hard to believe. Carmen Lastoria tells me Lee University beat Tusculum in baseball yesterday, 10-6. And the men's golf team at Lee, ranked number 2 in the nation, finished second at the Tennessee River Rumble at the Tennessee National Golf Club. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
This helps.
Yes.
So anyway, you can text those scores in, call them in, 423-614-6499. As we say good morning. Do a news update, birthdays, anniversaries at the same number. 423-614-6499 on the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care.
Confirmed that in a story midday yesterday to the Chattanooga Times Free Press. District Attorney General Crump stepping down. His last day on the job is July 15th, and he is going to become I thought I could do that without notes, but apparently not. He's going to become the executive director for the Tennessee District Attorney General's Conference in Nashville. So what happens now, you ask? Well, Governor Bill Lee will appoint a replacement until the next election. So the governor will appoint a replacement for Crump's vacant DA job. Then that seat goes to election and on the ballot in March of next year, March of 2024. And there is more news. We'll have it at the top of the hour. A check of our, we'll do that in a second. Simmons Bank celebration list in about 13 seconds, but it's time to talk about, let's just talk about them. Rick's Plumbing, time to get you a situation that's stuck unstuck.
They are great guys. Jason and Josh, they're the best.
Do you have any notes? Is there anything? What do you want? Rick's Plumbing, you think of Josh and Jason, and they're great. And here's what I like about them. When you call them, they show up.
That's right.
And let me tell you something. I think everybody knows that nowadays, it ain't.
Even if it's on Christmas Eve.
Don't.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
I hadn't heard this.
Yes.
They came to your house on Christmas Eve?
Yes. Remember when it got so cold? Yeah, we had a pipe burst.
Yeah, really?
Christmas Eve at noon. The whole family was coming over at 4 o'clock. That was fun.
If that's not Cousin Eddie's family, I really don't know. You got Brandon out there in the bathrobe by the street with the hose out there. Well, I tell you, Jason did me a favor. Good Lord, what was it, Jason? Now, folks, if I hear him talking back to me, there's a problem. Guess last weekend he did. They're great guys. Rick's Plumbing, how do we get a hold of them?
Call them at 423-595-6143.
All right, Bridget, our Simmons Bank celebration list, what's happening?
Happy birthday to Coach Jason Bruder today, Bradley Central Barrett's head coach.
Wow.
Championship coach.
There he is.
Hope he has a great day today. Evelyn Schaefer is 7 years old today, a first grader at Yates Primary. That is from Mommy and Daddy. Amanda Trinero is having a birthday today. Birthday wish says she's a great wife and mom. That's from Matt, Abby, and Lucy. Sally Lane is having a birthday today, along with Cindy Hamilton. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way.
Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Good morning, Bobby.
Steve, good morning. Good morning, Bridget.
Good morning.
You didn't give me a warning. I couldn't clear my throat.
Well, I thought are you out with the birds this morning with it being 40 degrees or whatever?
No, I'm allowed to stay inside this morning, Steve.
Well, I'm glad things got patched up last night. That's good to hear.
That's right. It's a wonderful thing.
Bobby, what's happening this morning?
Markets were down slightly yesterday. The Dow down 37 points to close at 32,394. The S&P down 6 to close at 3,971, and the Nasdaq down 52 points to close at 11,716. So slight down day yesterday. Futures are up this morning. We'll see if we can hold on to those before the end of the market close. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig, he is your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, and if people want to come and meet with you in person, what do they need to do?
Give us a call for your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, especially those in retirement or getting close to retirement, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Goey, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks. We'll talk to you tomorrow. It is right now 6 before the hour. Get a check of our Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol.
Okay, it's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
If you have
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve.
Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. Call them at 423-479-6363. That's 479-6363.
I told you my children are embarrassed of that wrestling commercial I did.
Well, we all are. We're not your children, but I understand.
Do you think I care? Of course not. It is a minute before 8 a.m. inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Another man who's embarrassed to know me, Roger Pickett.
Save $300 on select Stearns & Foster mattresses at Mermaid Mattress, and you'll receive a free bed pack including sheets, pillows, and a comforter, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 64 and a low of 36 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 71 and a low of 52. And then on Friday, we'll have occasional rain showers during the morning and then overcast skies later in the day with a high of 72. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 35 degrees.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
GImetalroofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A Huntsville, Alabama police officers killed and others in critical condition, ambushed, police say, responding to a call of shots fired at a home.
They arrived and found a woman who had been shot. More gunfire erupted, and 2 of those officers were shot by the suspect. The suspect barricaded himself in the apartment. It took about 90 minutes before the suspect finally surrendered to police.
Fox 54 Huntsville's Ken McCoy. 10 barges broke loose on the Ohio River in Louisville, Kentucky.
The Coast Guard says 7 of the 10 were recovered quickly, but 3 continued downstream until they ran into a dam. One of the 3 is carrying 1,400 tons of toxic methanol and was partially submerged. Louisville's water department says there is no threat to the city's drinking water.
Fox's Jack Callahan. California Highway Patrol says a man who stole a police cruiser died when he jumped out of the car during a chase at 70 miles an hour. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It is 1 minute after 8 a.m. Mix 1041. We are on the radio. We're on Talk 1013 The Buzz, and we're on MixTV.tv. Good morning from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. I'm Steve Hardline reporting, and in our news this morning, big news. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reported beginning at midday yesterday that 10th Judicial District Attorney General Steve Crump will step down in July for a job as Executive Director of the State District Attorney General's Conference in Nashville. Crump told the Chattanooga Times Free Press, quote, "My last day in the DA's office will be July 15th. My first day as Executive Director will be July 16th, end quote. The 10th Judicial District consists of Bradley, Polk, McMinn, and Monroe counties. Crump said he'll fulfill the remaining term of the conference's retiring Executive Director, Guy Jones, and then will serve at the pleasure of the group if it reappoints him in June of 2024. Jones has held that post since 2020. According to Crump, current cases being prosecuted by Crump's office, the DA's office, will continue uninterrupted, with senior members among his assistant district attorneys overseeing them. And Crump also added to the Times Free Press that he had no intention of seeking the executive director's post until a number of his fellow Tennessee district attorneys began a discussion about it. And he submitted his name to the conference's search committee, and the search committee voted to not perform further searches and submitted his name. He was voted on unanimously on March the 10th. And this position, the executive director of the State Attorney General's Conference, this person is a liaison between state district attorneys and the General Assembly and other state departments. The conference handles all bill paying, payroll, and also human resources services, hiring policies, and more. And so here's what happens now. The Governor Bill Lee, will appoint a replacement for Crump's vacant DA position. And then the DA position in District 10 will go to the March 2024 primary ballot. Steve Crump, a Cleveland native, appointed to head the 10th Judicial District starting July 1st of 2014 by then Governor Bill Haslam. He was then elected in his own right in August of 2014 to the full 8-year term. And I spoke with Steve Crump yesterday. He told me that he is going to be in our studio early next week. Governor Bill Lee confirmed some terrible news yesterday about the tragedy at the Covenant School in Nashville, the shooting there. Governor Lee released about a 5-minute statement last night responding to the tragedy. It was filled with scripture and tremendous words, but the governor also said that one of the adults killed at the Covenant School in Nashville on Monday was a lady by the name of Cynthia Peak, who was also, she was substitute teaching that day, but she was also the best friend of his wife, Maria Lee, the First Lady of Tallahassee, who currently is battling cancer. So Maria Lee's best friend, Cynthia Peak, one of those killed on Monday at the Covenant School. Cynthia Peak, described as a tremendous teacher, was 61 years of age, was substituting at the Covenant School on Monday. And it is also that Maria Lee taught with Cynthia Peak when Governor Lee, whose first wife, died. When the governor met Maria, she was teaching with Cynthia, and they were best friends at the same school. Well, there's some good news this morning. Phase 1 of the remodeling of the East Side Ambulance Station completed last week with the installation of new furniture for the day room. Chief Mike Guerin said, quote, "We're excited about the progress that's been made to the East Side Station, the ambulance station. Mayor Gary Davis has been working on this for quite a while, and because of his devotion to our staff, we've been able to complete the first phase of the interior remodeling, along with a new roof. I want to personally thank Stephen Shelton of Cleveland Insurance." And then some guy from Mix 1041, Bridget, I don't know who.
I don't know either.
"For assisting in the purchase of new furniture for our day room." Well, let me break quote here. Shelton did all that. We're involved just because we've been friends for over 20 years.
You're trying to take credit.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can tell you wrote this, and it wasn't me. Because of their willingness, now back to the quote, but Shelton bought it, and he worked with Brent Winters. Thank you, Brent. Mattress and Furniture Expo did a great job there and really helped them, according to Mayor Gary Davis. The remodeling way past you. They have a new roof on the outside. They've been able to turn their attention to the interior. That includes new kitchen cabinets, countertops, furniture. It looks great, according to Mike Guerin. And the general manager there, hopefully, I should say the chief there, my mistake. He says, hopefully the personnel that man the station on a daily basis appreciate and enjoy it. Isn't that great, though?
That's wonderful.
A lot of people working together there. And again, with 2 good deeds in 2 weeks, I'm just wondering what Shelton's trying to do and what he's trying to pay back here. Hey, let me give you an update. I spoke with Stephen Shelton yesterday about the Charleston Billy Haney Ron Hill closet. Now, if you didn't hear about this, the Charleston Elementary STEAM School, Principal Kurt Campbell, well, they got quite a need up there. You know, hungry children that don't have shoes and clothing. Look, folks, I know. This is at every school. Every school. We live, and let me just make a comment, we live in one of the most affluent areas of the state. Yet, as the Lord reminds, the poor will always be among you. And so, Charleston, and they've started this closet. And they were doing it really out of their pockets up there. And so, in the memory of 2 wonderful men, Billy Haney, Ron Hill, who loved that community, and their families carry that tradition on. Stephen Shelton, Cleveland Insurance, all of them got together with Haney Meat Company, and they kicked it off. Let me tell you something. It's expanding greatly in Charleston. People are giving. There's more clothing coming in, we understand, more to come, more announcements to come. And I understand other schools are involved in the same, or interested in the same kind of thing. But I tell you, bottom line, if it helps children, we're in, okay? We here will always be in. You're in. I know you are. And isn't that wonderful, Bridget? Sadly, Bridget could care less. She doesn't.
No,
it's just terrible.
Not true.
I just don't understand why we're even bringing this up to you. You don't care. All right, news brought to you in part by Mark Shepard. Well, why? Why we have to turn a nice, Billy Joel saying, leave a tender moment alone. Well, we should let it go.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Today is the day of giving at Jersey Mike's here in Cleveland. 100% of sales from Jersey Mike's today will be donated to the Cleveland Family YMCA. So bring your family, friends, and coworkers to Jersey Mike's Sub today, and they are located on North Ocoee Street here in Cleveland, right there next to Center for Sports Medicine.
Yeah, across from Fike Funeral Home and Joe Moore.
That's
at
right.
Medical Center Pharmacy. Who would you want to see, Fike or Joe? Well, I think most of you vote Fike. Joe sent me a text yesterday, said, he's so mean to me. Joe Moore, owner of Medical Center Pharmacy, okay? And so he sends me a text threatening me he's going to start listening. I said, please don't. Janie gives you enough information. Janie, stop telling your husband everything I say.
Best if you don't listen.
No,
I guess for everyone.
People need to be delivered. All right, it is. Well, we may have Mark Williams do like a exorcism here on the air. That'd be nice. Of course, he can start with the staff members he brought with him. All right, it's 11 minutes. What in the world?
I don't know.
I'm leaving. This isn't happening. 11 minutes after 8.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take...
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best life, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Convenient locations or online at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com. Their phone number 423-602-2750.
And Tracy Lassar has a side hustle of making cookies.
She makes wonderful homemade cookies.
And she sent me some cookies, which, by the way, were stolen by the staff. Bunch of criminals.
Can't leave anything here.
Like say hello to Sheriff Lawson. If we could come and, either arrest them or use a taser, it'd be fun. A little taser practice here. Anyway, boy, those cookies are unbelievable.
Yes, they're delicious.
It's unbelievable. All right, let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett, come on.
Save $300 on Tempur-Pedic Luxe mattresses at Mermaid Mattress, and you'll receive a $300 bed pack, including sheets, pillows, and a comforter, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Is he saying bed pack?
Yes.
Or is it bed pan?
Bed pack.
Bed pan or bed pack?
Bed pack.
So with a mattress, you get a bed pan?
No.
A bed pack?
Bed pack.
Okay, I'm just checking. Back to you.
Sunny skies today, a high of 64 and a low of 36 tonight. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 71 and a low of 53. And then on Friday, rain showers early in the day, overcast skies later with a high of 72. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 36 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, everyone, it is 8:15, Mix 104.1. We are on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and we're on mixtv.tv. Well, coming up, we have a failed radio DJ who became a pastor. Mark Williams with North Cleveland Church of God is up next. Stand by, and he's got some of his staff with him. We're going to talk to them about a big night. I'll be at North Cleveland tonight. We'll talk to them in a second.
You promised the world and I fell for.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here. At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
head basketball coach for the Bradley Central Bearettes. Also, Evelyn Schaefer is 7 years old today, a first grader at Yates Primary. That is from Mommy and Daddy. Amanda Trinero is celebrating today. Birthday wish says she is a great wife and mom. That's from Matt, Abby, and Lucy. Sally Lane is having a birthday today, along with Cindy Hamilton and Tammy Sherlin, also celebrating today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way.
And Bridget, before we talk with the pastors here, I do want to mention again the Jersey Mikes and their big day for the Cleveland Family YMCA today. Big day out there.
That's right. It's their day of giving at Jersey Mike's. 100% of the sales today at Jersey Mike's will go to the Cleveland Family YMCA. So as we've been mentioning, it's not just a percentage. 100% of sales at Jersey Mike's today in Cleveland will go to the Cleveland Family YMCA.
All right. The pastor of North Cleveland Church of God is Mark Williams, and Cam Jones is the youth pastor. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
It's great to see both of you. How are you?
It's good, thank you. I'm just honored to be standing by Cam Jones, you know, the man, the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him, you can't live without him. He is our high school pastor, and I'm so proud to be with him. It's good to see you all.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been too long.
It really has. How are things at North Cleveland? Give us the update. What's happening?
You know, I'm so grateful. It's a good season for us at North, and of course to partner with all the other pastors and churches here in Cleveland and Bradley County is such an honor. And we very much have a kingdom mindset, so to be able to play our part within that kingdom is such a privilege. Lord is blessing. We're in a good season. Got an exciting night tonight. In fact, tonight we are... I guess March Madness has now led to Spring Slam. Spring Slam is coming up tonight.
That's good. I like that.
And for some reason, I have allowed Pastor Cam and Pastor Owen Nobles, who is also our middle school pastor, yes, to talk me into playing basketball tonight.
What?
We've got, we've got students taking on the pastors. Cam, talk about that.
Yeah, going to be a crazy night, different kind of night than a normal Wednesday. But we've invited our pastors, all of them, to play against our students tonight. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. Want to invite the community to do that. We're also going to have a former Harlem Globetrotter, Melvin Adams.
Wow.
Will be in town, and he'll be sharing some tricks and the hope that he's found also in his life. And so it's going to be an incredible night. Food, and it's just going to be a great night for families. Tons of things for kids. And so it's just going to be a huge night. We would love to invite anybody that can and desires to do that to come out and check that out, to see Dr. Mark Williams play basketball.
Oh, man.
To see this crossover. Let's see how that looks these days. And
we're going to have an ambulance right there parked at the back of the Dale Hughes Center there.
I'm not confident that the gift of healing will be working tonight. So please do have EMT on site. You know, if I could just make it from the bench on court, I'll be feeling good, you know. So
that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're joined by Mark Williams. He is the senior pastor of North Cleveland Church of God, Cam Jones high school pastor. And, you know, I'm going to be there tonight. We're going to have some fun with this. Who you put me with, Cam?
You are helping us to announce tonight, doing what you do best, and so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Johnathan Sawyer, is that the rumor?
Johnathan Sawyer is going to be hanging with you for sure.
Unbelievable. We were at Lee together, so I mean that's going to be fun. Mark Shepard's threatening to be around, so you know,
he'll be there.
It's also threatening to pay tithes too. But anyway, we don't know if he'll finally do that. Anyway, okay, so here we are, Pastor. I mean, we're getting in. You know, Palm Sunday is this Sunday.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Tell me about this season of the year at North Cleveland.
It really is, next to Advent, and one of the greatest times of the year. It's such a perfect time for people to get reconnected, get reconnected with each other, to get reconnected with the Lord, to get reconnected with church. Life happens, so much happens, and sometimes you just get out of a routine. And so this is a perfect time to be re-engaged. And then, of course, what Christianity is really all about, not only the incarnation, but the death of Jesus Christ and his resurrection. So for us at North Cleveland, we're celebrating Palm Sunday this Sunday, and on Wednesday night we will have our discipleship classes as well. And on Thursday night we're celebrating Maundy Thursday with our college ministries in Dixon Chapel. We have a special celebration that night, and then on Friday, Good Friday, we have 2 worship opportunities. You can either come at lunch at 12 noon or in the evening at 6:30. We will be celebrating Good Friday. Saturday, our kids, NC kids, are going to be having an Easter egg hunt extravaganza, and of course all of that leading toward Resurrection Sunday. 2 worship opportunities on Sundays, 8:30 as well as 10:30. We also have an online early morning sunrise service. So whether it's at North Cleveland or wherever, this is the time to be able to get reconnected. And of course, if you don't have a home church already and would love to check us out, I hope you'll do that. You can check us out at nccog.com. We also have an app. You can kind of get a taste, a flavor of what you might expect. So please come. We would love to have you. And tonight is really going to be fun. So
tell me a little more. We're joined by, of course, Pastor Mark Williams, high school pastor Cam Jones with North Cleveland Church of God. Tell me just about the youth program overall there.
Yeah, we love 6:30 on Wednesday nights. We meet with our students, and we do work with our middle school, but we have high school, middle school, kids ministry, NC juniors there at 6:30, and they just do an incredible job. Obviously, our college ministry meets on Thursday, but all of our students, middle school, high school, college, will be playing tonight. And I know we kick off at 6:30, and it's just going to be a wild time. But we're just thankful for the opportunity to share hope with students in a world that feels hopeless. And there's so many things that happen in this world that can break a student, and I'm so thankful for the goodness of God and how he can heal students and just help students to find hope in him and discover purpose in him. And so our youth ministries are dynamic. Our middle school pastor is amazing, and so they do a great job of just ministering to and loving all of the students in Cleveland, to partner with all the other great churches and student ministries in this community. It's just an amazing community to live in and to be a part of, what God's doing in students in this city. So.
And we think it's cool that Reagan hangs out with us.
Yes. I know. It's not, well, yes. at least one member of the family.
That's right.
One's doing good.
Yeah, we're so grateful for Reagan.
She is so embarrassed that I'll be there tonight. I'm going to tell you. So embarrassed. And we'll see if I actually make it. Anyway, Cam, I'll be there. But, all right. Hey, so for folks out there listening, say, I want more information about North Cleveland, what would you tell them, Pastor?
I would tell them to check out our website at nccog.com. There you can find not only archive services, but all kinds of resources that people can look at. They can get a taste of our services. We also have an app. They can download our app at their favorite app store, be able to download it. It's a perfect way to be able to get a taste and flavor of the church, all of the offerings that the church has for discipleship, for groups. We would love to do life with people, and we want to be more than just about events. We really want to be about life and to be able to enjoy the life that Jesus has come to give us.
Well, I appreciate both of you, and I really appreciate you coming in this morning. North Cleveland Church of God, where tonight, a big night, 6:30, Cam?
6:30, yes, sir.
What time do I need to be there? About 6:45?
Yeah, that's
if you can be there about 8:15, that'd be perfect.
Now, I hope you're in a very special jersey tonight, Pastor. I want to see you all gussied up and ready to go here.
It's going to be a sight.
We're going to have fun, and of course, don't forget, North Cleveland, just generally, really appreciate you gentlemen everyone coming in this morning. And thank you for leaving Johnathan Sawyer at home. That's great. All right, we will come right back. Going to be joined by Realtor Shelby Dottore coming in. She is from the RE/MAX Experience. So we'll do that in just a moment. Stand by. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Have you checked out the Town Squire Sportswear selection for spring 2023? One of my friends said, what a selection. T-shirts, golf shirts.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. 52% of high blood pressure deaths, the silent killer, occur in women. Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States will have a myocardial infarction. Stroke accounts for approximately 1 of every 19 deaths in the United States, on average every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, maintaining your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. And Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Coach Jason Reuter today, head Barrett's basketball coach there at Bradley Central.
Has he washed the vest yet?
Hopefully not.
You know, he won that championship with it. They laundered it as of yet?
I certainly hope not. Right. Evelyn Schaefer is 7 years old today, a first grader at Yates Primary. That is from her mommy and daddy. Amanda Trinero is celebrating today. Birthday wish says she is a great wife and mom. That's from Matt, Abby, and Lucy. Sally Lane is having a birthday today, along with Cindy Hamilton and Tammy Sherlin. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security.
And also another reminder, Jersey Mike's giving 100% of their sales to the Cleveland Family YMCA today. That's 100%. That's not a percentage. It's everything.
Yes.
To the Cleveland Family YMCA. So people go out there starting at 10 o'clock. Is that right?
That's right. Jersey Mike's is on North Ocoee Street here in Cleveland, across from Fike Funeral Home. So stop by for lunch or dinner today.
So Rodney Murray putting in a pool. Is that
No,
what I mean? Oh,
that is not
right.
Not confirmed. Not
needs
true.
a new house? I don't know what the deal is. No, it's for the Y and their wonderful programs. Well, right now we are joined by Shelby Dottore. She is here from Remax Experience. How are you?
I'm so wonderful. How are you guys this morning?
We're doing good. So tell us a little about yourself.
So I'm Shelby Dottore. I really always get on to my husband for making me take his last name because my maiden name was Grant. And it was so much easier to say. Nobody ever pronounces it correctly, so I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
When we go to restaurants, I'm just like, it's Shelby. Don't even tell them our last name. They're never going to know. But I'm a realtor. I've been in the real estate industry going on 10 years. Wow. So I did property management here in Cleveland very shortly after I moved here, actually. I came to college here, and I've been here 13 years. So this is home now. This is where I'll be forever. And I'm married to Johnathan Dottore, which I think probably everybody in Cleveland knows a little bit about Johnathan. Yeah. He's a native here. He went to Bradley High. And we own several businesses in the real estate industry. So we actually have a fourth coming up really soon that I hope I get to tell everybody about, hopefully by the end of the year. But currently I sell real estate. I'm at Remax Experience right here on Mouse Creek. Yeah. I have been a realtor since 2017. So I got my real estate license in 17. Mm-hmm. So we love it. It's great for our family, but we also have a roll-off dumpster company. Mm-hmm. And today my husband's so excited because we are getting 10 more dumpsters delivered today.
Oh, is that right?
So if you see a bunch of big dumpsters being hauled through Cleveland, it's for us. But we're so thankful to our community because they keep us so busy. We are so thankful for the referrals that we continue to get. And we also, with our dumpster company, have a mission dumpster. So if somebody gets our mission dumpster on their property, all of the proceeds go to missions at our church. Wow. So everything that we get for that year, we write a check for missions. And that's something that we really enjoy and hope that we get to go on a mission trip with our babies one day. And our church kind of goes all over. So we're really excited for that.
How do people get more information about and what's the name of the dumpster company?
It's Rollcon.
Rollcon.
Yeah.
And Rollcon. Is Paul Kahn somehow involved in Rollcon? I don't know. That's the first thing I thought of. Anyway, how do people get more information about that?
So they can actually contact my husband. Okay. His cell phone number is 423-650-3926. Okay. Or, of course, they can look me up. I help kind of do all of the things, too. Of course, it kind of just goes hand in hand. But we have several roofers. If you're a roofer or a contractor, we have several people that kind of keep us busy with flipping our dumpsters. So that's really great. We're just, again, so thankful to our community for that.
Shelby Dottore joins us from Remax Experience. So let's talk about real estate right now. Yeah. We hear a lot about the market. We hear a lot about the heating up and the cooling down. Let's talk local. Where is Cleveland and Bradley County in all this right now?
So I don't know about any other realtor, but I have been working just as hard the last couple of months as I was the last couple of years. It's still really crazy. It's very good. I think, honestly, when August hit and the interest rate spiked, it freaked everybody out. I mean, quite frankly, it freaked us out. We were kind of like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? How's this going to affect us long term? But they've been very steady the last couple of months. We haven't seen a big spike again, which is great. Mm-hmm. They've been very steady and of course that depends on loan type, your credit. There's so many factors that play into that interest rate that you're going to get. Mm-hmm. But it's been really good. I mean, houses, if you're in a good price range, you're in a great location, homes are still moving. Now, your really high-priced homes, they may sit a little longer. I think average day right now is 30 days to sit on the market, where in 2021, 2020, COVID, they were going in hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you would literally submit an offer. They had 20 offers. They had 20 unsight, unseen offers. I mean, it was wild. And it was really unfortunate because you couldn't get your local people into homes here. I had so many local people coming to me wanting to purchase a house, and you had people coming kind of from all over, cash offers, unsight, unseen, 50,000 over asking price. It was like, holy moly, what in the world is happening? So now we're super thankful that it's leveled back out and we can get our local people in, and it, you know, just makes a big difference. But everything is still selling. If you're in a great price range and you're in a great location, then they're moving. It's still very hot. So I know we hear about, oh, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. And there's no projected evidence for it to crash. So we're still in a very steady market. So it's been great for us.
Shelby Dottore at RE/MAX Experience, and here we are. I mean, it's almost April, so a lot of people think this is really the peak time for buying and selling of houses.
It is. I mean, March and April have been my busiest months in literally probably the last year. I've sold more homes and projected in April than I have really in the last year. So it's still really great. I mean, I hate to burst the bubble of everybody's conspiracy theory, but it's still really good. And I know people are like, oh, realtors are just saying that, but it's true. I mean, your evidence shows it. Our numbers show it. We have really wonderful agents at RE/MAX Experience. I know Chastity was on here not too long ago, and we have some really great realtors at RE/MAX. So we're still hustling.
All right, so how do people get in touch with you and find out more?
So they can go to my Facebook. I have a business page, or they can come to my personal page, but my cell phone number, I still have a Blue Ridge number. I'm a Blue Ridge girl at heart, so I haven't changed my number. Yeah. But it's 706-851-6783. So they can text me, call me, however they need to. I'm always available. I go on vacation, and I think I work harder on vacation than I do when I'm here. So it's all the time. 365, 24/7.
Guarantee you. It's Shelby Dottore with RE/MAX Experience. Well, thank you for coming in, and
thank you for having me.
We're glad to know that the real estate market is still extremely strong.
Yes.
But like you said, I mean, back years ago, it was in hours. So now it's a little more normal, like you said.
Yes, and buyers definitely have a little more leverage. You know, sellers are still listing and getting top price, but there's more negotiation. There's a little more flexibility. So it's definitely not really a seller or a buyer market. You know, they're still working together to get people in homes and make it work for everybody. So as long as you have good negotiation skills, then you're good.
And that's why someone like you on their side is just perfect.
It is. Yeah, I definitely recommend having any professional, even if they are not using me, any professional in the real estate industry to help you purchase a house. I see so many people do for sale by owner that come back to us and say, I really wish I would have had somebody guiding me, because the buyers don't pay commission. You know, if you're buying a house, they're not paying that commission. So why not have somebody on your side helping you? It makes total sense for your buyers.
It certainly does. So I guess we'll ignore the terrible comments you were making about other realtors off the air. I guess we won't even talk about that. Anyway, Shelby, thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Shelby Dottore with RE/MAX Experience, our friend Marquita Monk and all of her agents there. We're going to come right back with more in just a moment. And don't forget, biggest contest announcement, Bridget, we have ever made. Now look, we understand we're very evangelistic around here. We hype everything. We you know, everything's an extravaganza.
Right.
Our motto is over promise and under deliver.
Yes.
That's us. Okay. But Monday morning, 7:15, we're going to make the biggest contest announcement in the history. the 30-year history of this station. Monday morning at 7:15. Now, if you're an app subscriber on the Mix 1041 app, then you'll get it first. Hey, Fruit Loops, when are they going to get that? Austin?
At some point.
He's talking. He doesn't have his mic on, moron. Hey, Where are you? Will he smoke break? Is that what he's doing?
No, I'm here.
Can't hear you.
Okay, good. Well, the Lord has intervened. All right, so anyway, no, it'll be Friday. So we'll send it out to you Friday if you're a subscriber to the Mix 1041 app. If you're not, download our free app at mymix1041.com. We'll come right back in just a moment.
In a time where private label brands are becoming more popular because of inflation, it's time to consider choosing your next mattress direct from the factory at locally owned and manufactured Mermaid Mattress, where you'll get a better mattress at a better price, guaranteed.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning. Today will be absolutely gorgeous outside. I hope at some point you get to head outdoors and enjoy this Wednesday. Plentiful sunshine throughout the day today, only a stray cloud here and there. It will be a cooler day. 40s in the morning time, hitting 55 degrees at noon, and then afternoon highs today in the low to mid 60s, around 66 in Chattanooga, and a light breeze from the north. Tonight will be generally clear with lows from 33 to 40. Plentiful sunshine once again for your Thursday with highs around 70. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provides comprehensive primary medical care. The clinic is open.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Hey Cleveland, Thomas Williams, Executive Manager with Mountain View Nissan. Coming to you today to talk to you about our new Car Madness sale for the whole month of April. Starting April 1st through the end of the month, we're going to give you a $500 Food City gift card for purchasing a new vehicle. You heard me right. A $500 gift card to Food City for purchasing a new vehicle in the month of April. We've got plenty of inventory, and also it comes with our lifetime warranty that covers your engine, your transmission, your water pump for as long as you own the car. It's April. It's new Car Madness time. Come see us.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infinity.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only 100% fiber optic network.
Oh, social media. A Facebook data breach is affecting thousands of users whose accounts were taken over by hackers who changed their passwords, stole photos and banking information too, and made it impossible for the user to log back in.
And almost most victims of the hack say Facebook isn't helping or even responding. Our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker has a story of a Facebook hack that's changed hundreds of people's names to Lily Collins.
All right, I know your name isn't Lily Collins. Introduce yourself for us.
It is for now, but yeah, my name's Raleigh LaPlante.
Like hundreds, maybe thousands of Facebook users in the group Lily Collins Facebook hack, LaPlante was locked out of his account by hackers, losing photos, memories, and contacts, and also had their Facebook names all changed to Lily Collins. How?
I installed what I thought was a standalone ChatGPT program from Facebook. It came through as an ad.
LaPlante says the ads contain a virus that steals login information and mirrors Facebook cookies onto the hacker's computer.
That in itself has allowed someone to log into your account, making it appear that you've used a registered device with Facebook, and it's not required to use 2FA.
2FA is two-factor authentication, the extra security that requires users to approve logins using their smartphone. The ads are still posted on Facebook. What's frustrating to LaPlante and the other Lily Collins out there is trying to get help from Facebook.
You can't get a hold of anybody. I mean, we got 80-something thousand employees, and you can't get a hold of one person at Facebook. It doesn't make any sense.
After weeks of trying, LaPlante did reach someone with Facebook who acknowledged to him it is a major breach, but there's been no public comment on that problem from Facebook. Now, Facebook has a policy where users cannot change their name, so even when Raleigh and these other victims get their accounts back, they're still known as Lily Collins on Facebook. I did reach out to Facebook last week. I still have not received a response.
Calvin and I talked about a different factor for the weather yesterday, and so I wanted to show you this, and that was the frost potential for all the gardeners, for people who love their potted plants and farmers. So yesterday afternoon and evening, sure enough, after we talked about it yesterday morning, the National Weather Service went ahead and issued frost advisories for our outlying communities. Now, these are in place until 9 a.m. this morning. Those are the counties that are highlighted in the blue. They have the coldest air in place. Now, heads up, tonight into tomorrow morning, we're going to see similar temperatures. We don't have frost advisories yet for tonight into tomorrow morning, but there may be additional ones that are reissued later today. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that information for everybody who does have those kind of cold sensitive early spring plants outside. And you can see why we had it arching around the area. That's where the coldest air is. The temperatures in the 30s right now, 36 in Athens, 33 degrees in northwestern Bledsoe County. Right here in Chattanooga, it's sitting at 43. Cleveland, Dalton, Scottsboro, all at 41. Wind is from the northwest at 6 miles per hour. So that's enough, just that light breeze, to knock it down slightly, about 3, 4, 5 degrees from the true air temperature for our feels like wind chill temperature, feeling a little bit bit chillier outside. Plus, over the next few hours, sunrise is not until 7:32 a.m., so we can still drop a few degrees, 40 degrees at 8 a.m. There will be plentiful sunshine today. It's going to be beautiful outside. Just a little bit cooler. It's going to be a nice early spring day. That's what it's going to feel like. 55 degrees at noon, 64 at 3 o'clock, 63 at 6 p.m. Highs today will generally be spent in the low to mid 60s across the area, and just a light breeze from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Today, tomorrow, you're going to have so much sunshine. It will be gorgeous. Friday and Saturday, well, those are the days that we're watching for the rain potential. Now, Friday, we're going to have a few daytime scattered showers, but really Friday night into Saturday morning, that's when we'll have widespread rain and the potential for thunderstorms. Now, the 70% on Saturday is really before sunrise. So once the sun comes up, conditions will improve. Very similar timelines that we dealt with last weekend. So keep that in mind. For the most part, Saturday and Sunday, you're going to be good, and then some additional scattered showers possible across our area on Monday and Tuesday. But let's focus on that Friday into Saturday. This is the severe outlook. You're going to see that level 3 enhanced risk, a big area for that for the west of us. Those storms get going during the day on Friday. That system then is going to move eastward, slightly weaken as it does so, but we still are under that threat in our local area for an isolated to even scattered severe storm within that line. Now, right now, the timing for us locally looks to be from about 10 p.m. on Friday until 4 a.m. on Saturday morning from west to east. Damaging wind gusts is going to be the primary threat, but certainly this is something we're going to keep an eye on, and you want to check back because that timeline may change. It's only Wednesday morning now. We'll keep updating that over the next few days. Here's a check of what's happening outside at this time, and it's really quiet. There's a few clouds streaming by just to the south of our area, but generally clear skies, all thanks to that high pressure system. We're going to have so much sunshine today. It will be beautiful. That light breeze from the north as that high moves off to our east. Wind is going to shift and return out of the south tomorrow. So still a lot of sunshine for your Thursday. We'll have that light breeze from the south. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer with highs around 70 on Thursday. Mostly cloudy skies for your Friday. That wind from the south is going to pick up more. So both Friday and Saturday will be breezy. It does look like it's going to be dry during the morning time on Friday, and then those scattered showers roll into our area Friday afternoon into the evening time. And then this is the period right here as that cold front gets closer to us from about 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. that I think we're going to have that risk for those stronger to potentially severe storms passing across our area from west to east. And then notice how that clears out. So this is Saturday shortly before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're back to mostly sunny skies. It will remain breezy though for your Saturday, so keep that in mind. Total rainfall for Friday and Saturday morning, about a ½ inch to an inch on average across our area. Certainly no rain today. It's going to be sunny.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. And my goodness, it's our friends with the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. And we've got Jake Cash right here in our studios. How are you, Jake?
Great, Steve. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
And live via satellite and via phone, we have our friend, the Vice President of Marketing, TVFCU, Kim Gunter. Kim, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. Thanks for saying live via satellite. That sounds really exotic. I love it.
Really tried to dress it up a little more than it was instead of just the phone.
I appreciate that.
So, Kim, I want to begin with you because it seems like just yesterday that we all gathered at the Chamber of Commerce, made the big announcement, and my goodness, here we are. We're getting ready for this People's Choice vote the final week.
That's right. I mean, it is so huge. You know, Tennessee Valley has done these grants for small businesses this is our 6th year. But like you said, that announcement we made at the chamber, we're going to do $50,000 specifically for businesses here in this Cleveland area. So that's going to have a huge impact on our local economy. I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Jake, TVFCU expanding the Idea Leap grant right here in the Cleveland.
Yes, absolutely. Previously, I mean, it's always been open to our whole service area, which was 13 counties. Now it's 17 counties recently. We expanded that as well. But we're having our own pitch competition in Cleveland for the first time ever. So there's a few semifinalists who are doing People's Choice voting right now. It's actually open. You can go and vote at tvfcu.com to help us decide who will move forward as a finalist and participate in that pitch competition in May.
Yeah, so talk about, if you will, Jake, the People's Choice category. How does all that work?
Yeah, so you just go to that website, tvfcu.com/vote, and you get to choose which pitch competition or like which ideally grant you want to check out, whether that be Chattanooga, Cleveland, or Northwest Georgia. So Cleveland listeners, just click Cleveland. You'll get to go and see all the semifinalists. There is 7 in the Cleveland area, so you can watch their videos just about who they are, what their business is, and vote for your favorite, the one you think most deserves a grant.
Boy, we're joined by Kim Gunter and also she's on the phone, and we have Jake Cash here in studio. Kim, this really is, and I said it before, TVFCU really putting your money where your mouth is, literally, because you guys really believe in small business.
That is exactly right, Steve. The Idea Leap grants grew out of our Idea Leap loan program, which is loans targeted specifically for what we call emerging businesses. So entrepreneurs, small business that really have a big idea and they want to take it to the next level, they often have trouble finding funding from traditional financial institutions. But at TVFCU, we are here for that. We care about that and we want to support it. And that program was so successful that as a not-for-profit credit union, we said, well, we get the interest from those loans. That's how we operate. And these grants are giving that money back into the small business ecosystem to make the small businesses in our area even stronger once again. So it's just a great example of how TVFCU and credit unions operate to support the community and then give back for even more growth.
Certainly the case. Hey, I tell you what, Jake. Jake is the Jake Cash Community Engagement Liaison with TVFCU. Why don't you run down the 7 semifinalists, if you will?
Yeah, absolutely. That's Mayfield Farm Park, Biscuit Envy, Rod's Rockin' Rolls, Happy Tales Grooming Salon, Direct Primary Care Associates, Carroll Printing Company, and Anastasis Wellness. All great local businesses.
Sure are. Hey, Kim, anything you want to add here before we go?
Oh, absolutely, because I want to emphasize how important the People's Choice voting is. So whoever gets named as the People's Choice voting from those ones that Jake just listed, they get a ticket straight to the pitch competition, which means their business is going to get at least $10,000. So if you care about small business, they need to go to idealeap.com/vote and place a vote for their favorite small business, because that's a ticket straight to some real grant money.
All right. Well, I really appreciate what TVFCU is doing. It's a huge, huge deal, and we really appreciate this very much. I know it's going to mean an awful lot to 3 of these local businesses. Well, Kim, hey, thanks for joining us, and maybe you can come in the studio at some point.
Oh, did we lose Kim? Well, she's in Florida today. She's on the beach or something. So we're here working.
Oh,
she's
wait.
working too.
There she is.
I am working. I'm sorry. It did cut out briefly, but I am working. I'm sorry.
I was
Hit
just
that
playing.
one more time.
All right, Kim, thanks so much.
All right, thanks, you guys.
We will see you soon. All right. Jake, one more time. How can people vote for their People's Choice favorite?
Just visit tvfcu.com/vote and select the Cleveland competition. So yeah, like we said, this is your chance to directly impact local small businesses that contribute to your economy.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Keith Street. Are you in good hands?
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Let's get a final check of traffic here for you from the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Team. Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Cleveland. You'll find them located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. Traffic looking pretty good out there this morning as we now went over into the 9 o'clock hour, so hopefully things can remain that way. But throughout the day, if you have any traffic concerns, please feel free to be part of the Mix Highway Patrol Team. Give us a call on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text the HHM text line, 614-6499. We'll make sure we get those situations covered on the radio and try to save somebody some headache this morning. All right, this traffic update brought to you by
Misfit Tacos. Forget what you think about tacos. Unique, fresh, purposely different, unlike any other tacos in Cleveland. At Misfit Tacos, only normal is the tortilla. MisfitTacos.com.
All right, time for our final in-studio interview for the Mix Morning Show. We're live on the radio, also on MixTV.tv. This week, we've been talking about our friends at Cleveland State Community College. They're doing an entrepreneurship week, and we have been there covering that. Actually, we were there just a couple days ago talking about all the things that was going to happen this week. And one of the things that happened yesterday was a student pitch competition. We just heard from the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union what they're doing, their Idea Leap grant. This is something that Cleveland State is doing with the campus there, doing some different things all this week for their entrepreneurship week. And we're going to introduce to you a very special young man that was part of a student pitch competition that he was able to do yesterday afternoon, and he was the winner. We're going to meet him in just a second. But to get us caught up on everything going on at Cleveland State with their Entrepreneurship Week, Sandra Godsey is going to join me once again, Assistant Professor of Business, also the Entrepreneurship Week organizer, then also part of the CEO Club, the sponsor there for that. So she stays very busy. Sandra, how you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Dwayne. I'm good.
Well, so glad to have you back in our studios. We were together on Monday as we were kicking off this Entrepreneurship Week. It's been busy thus far, another busy day today. Let's try to go back and revisit a little bit about what has been going on thus far before we meet our special guest today. So Monday we were there for a resource expo. Yes. We were a part of that with you. And then yesterday was a student pitch competition. And then what is going on today and tomorrow as far as the programming goes?
Okay, yes, we have had such a busy week. Tonight we are going to have our vendor expo. So this is specifically small business owners customers that are going to come. They're going to highlight their products. I've heard there is going to be some nice little samples of some Frosty Bites.
Okay.
I know. I'm like looking out for those tables already. Who has the food samples? So we're going to have that from 4 to 7 this evening, so people can really highlight their business. Their customers can come out and support them, and maybe find out what businesses are in our area that are small business owned. We have 40 tables coming out tonight.
Wow.
A lot of them are from the Cleveland-Bradley County Business Incubator that's located on Cleveland State's campus. And we also have some highlight spots from the Small Business Development Center. They have their Rising Star going to join us also tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to end it. The Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
The Big Bang is going to be our community pitch competition. We have 6 finalists from our 5-county service area, or Cleveland State's 5-county service area, that will be pitching for the $5,000 seed money that is provided by the Lynn Jones Foundation.
That is going to be a good time there tomorrow night. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and revisit what happened yesterday. We've got a very special young person sitting next to you. I'm going to let you introduce him and then tell us a little bit about what happened there yesterday.
Oh, yes. We had a very exciting day yesterday. We had a good audience turnout, and we had 3 students go head-to-head for that student pitch competition. I kept telling the judges, I'm glad I'm not a judge, and they had a really hard time. But sitting with me today is Braden Wingfield, who was our 2023 student pitch winner.
Braden, congratulations, buddy.
Yes, thank you.
So tell me, what does this mean to you to know that you were able to go in front of a panel, pitch your idea, which we're going to get into here in just a second, and be able to convince them that your idea was the best of the students?
Oh, man. It was a pretty big deal. It was really intense. I was kind of stressed out about it, but Miss Godsey was super helpful. We practiced a lot in the auditorium and did a ton of time, so I was very prepared for it, and it was really special to me.
Well, Braden, tell us a little bit about yourself, first of all. Let's start there. Of course, you are a student at Cleveland State, but you're also doing 2 things. You're also a senior at Walker Valley as well, right?
Yes.
Tell us a bit about what's going on with you there at Walker Valley and Cleveland State, some of the things, classes and things that you're doing.
Yes, so I've been a part of the TVEC program at Walker Valley since 9th grade, and then in 11th grade I started at Cleveland State, and I've been there for the past 2 years. And I'll graduate from Cleveland State with my associate's degree, which means a ton of classes in the course of those 2 years, as well as keeping up with the stuff going on at the high school. So this year I decided, because I want to do engineering, which I'm going to go up to UTK to do after this year, and I wanted to take AP Calculus. So I've been at the high school in the mornings, and then in the afternoon I'm at Cleveland State. I took some night classes in the fall. It was a lot.
Again, Braden Wingfield is here with us. He was the pitch winner for the students yesterday as they had a pitch competition there at Cleveland State. Tell us a little bit about, you said TVEC. Tell us a little bit about that. What is that about?
So that is what allows you to have your associate's degree. It's the partnership between the 2 schools, and then it's also an agreement between all the state schools that you'll get credit from Cleveland State.
How did you get involved in it, in case we got parents listening that may have people that's interested in kind of following a path that you did? How did you get involved, and how would you suggest to get a student involved with that?
Yeah, so I went to one of the local middle schools. I went to Ocoee, and it was just an invitation.
It was an invitation. Okay, well, good deal. Again, Braden Wingfield is here with us. He was the pitch winner on the student side of things as Entrepreneurship Week is going on at Cleveland State all this week. And Braden, so let's go ahead and find out a little bit about your business and what you do as a high school senior and also someone that's taken tons of college classes. Where and how do you find time to do something like a side business on top of that? So we'll let you answer that, then tell me a little bit about your business.
Yes, so 3D printing is something I've been super passionate about, and I've just been lucky enough to be able to turn that into a business. I've always kind of been entrepreneurial and wanting to do things like that. So as that passion grew, I was kind of like, I think I could do some business stuff around that. And what I do is help small businesses apply 3D printing or additive manufacturing techniques to different processes in their making of products.
Well, some of the things that was a part of the bio that we got on you says that you've created everything from wearable Iron Man helmets to Luke Skywalker's lightsabers. Tell us, I mean, how does all this work? Man, this sounds pretty incredible.
Yes, so that's kind of how it started all for me. I got my 3D printer, and then I was like, oh, I absolutely love Marvel, so I decided to create my own Iron Man helmet, and then I kind of started posting that all over social media and got a big presence doing that, and then went over to Etsy and started selling that kind of stuff, and then had some other businesses reach out from that kind of stuff, and they're like, hey, we need some help, and I think 3D printing would be a great way for that.
So 3D printing, for those maybe like me that's kind of a generation ahead of me, explain what 3D printing actually does.
So 3D printing melts down plastic and then uses it's essentially like a hot glue gun on a robot arm. That's just the basic way to say it.
That's
so
a good description.
You can pretty much create anything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, so you're able to sell these things on Etsy and then also Amazon or some other platforms. You've been able to kind of run your business online.
Yep.
Now, as a young person, do you feel that's kind of the wave of the future for especially things like what you're doing? I mean, that's kind of the way that you're going to have to market and sell those things, right?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Also, I don't have to have like a business front or do anything like that. I can do everything out of the garage.
Now, as far as your pitch, can you give us a little bit of detail without going into the full-blown pitch that you did there at Cleveland State, some of the highlights that you were kind of putting out there to be able to win this?
Yes, so the big thing as the example that I had used for what I've been doing for one of the small businesses is a taxidermy shop, and they had problems with a molding process of theirs, and I was able to completely redesign their original mold, and it meant that they didn't have to mold the whole original box. It cut out a couple steps for them, which ended up making their production time 4 times faster. I ended up saving them $10 in the difference between my molds as well as another $1 in the amount of material that it uses, and that was just kind of the beginning for us.
So as someone that was early on before you got into the 3D printing, what was kind of your step to say, aha, this is what I want to do? Was there something that you were doing as maybe a middle school person or something that kind of led you down this path, or was it something you just discovered one day?
No, I took a Intro to Engineering course at Walker Valley in my 9th grade year, and we got introduced to like CAD, which is 3D design,
right,
as well as 3D printers, and I was like, oh, I won't want those.
This is what, you just felt it immediately. Yeah. And that's pretty good. You know, Sandra, you don't really know when you're going to find your passion, but it sounds like in 9th grade, that's where he discovered his.
I know. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's good. So I was in the 9th grade, didn't know what I wanted. The only thing I knew I wanted is, where's my gas money coming from? But to have a young man like this, Braden Wingfield, with us once again, you're also the salutatorian at Walker Valley this year, correct?
Yes, I am.
So you just seem to find all kinds of spare time to do all of these different activities and run a business and be a part of a pitch competition and do what you do. It makes you a little wonderful in the sense of wondering if, you know, you got parents out there that will say, well, my kids are too busy. They can't seem to find time to do things. Sounds like it just got to be organized. Would that be true to say?
Yes, I'm extremely organized.
You're extremely organized, I would think, to fit everything that you do with the extra courses and taking night classes and all of those things. So your hope is you're going to transfer to UTK to study computer engineering in the fall. Yes. That's what you would like to do. After you graduate from college, what is your end goal? Do you want to go to work for like a movie studio, or do you just want to continue to work locally doing some of the things that you're doing? What's your future goals?
I'm not completely sure what I want to do,
okay,
but going along with the 3D printing stuff, I really like making the products for them, which has led me kind of towards product design engineering, which I think would be pretty interesting. And enjoying the 3D printing stuff, I'm really into like tech and all that kind of stuff, so I'd really like to work for a tech company.
Well, that's something that definitely I could see you doing. Again, Braden Wingfield, I keep going to say right field, I don't know, that's Wingfield, is here with us. He was your pitch winner at Cleveland State Community College as a student pitch competition went on yesterday. Now the 3 judges, I kind of got a bio on the judges here as well, and it seems like Bo Burris was one of the judges. Then we got James Dunn, which is part of Simon J. Marketing. I guess, was he kind of an interesting judge for you? Because not 3D printing as much as what they do, but they do a lot of printing of things, probably somewhere in the realm of what you do.
Yeah, all the judges were really nice for one, and then they had really interesting questions. We had a lot of questions about how licensing worked and stuff.
And so that's something. There was one more judge too. Was it Denise Mann?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
They were part of that as well. Mann Financial Consulting Firm. So it seems like it was a good variety of people that was the judges. And congratulations once again to you for being the winner. I guess the final thing that I would like to ask you is, would you, if you're speaking to maybe a classroom of peers that's high school students, what would you tell them about being an entrepreneur and getting your time organized and just being someone that's going to kind of look out for the future? What would you tell them if you're able to stand up in front of a class of peers? What would you say to them?
I think the big thing is being focused on your goals, setting your goals, and then kind of just planning out how you're going to get there and being very, organized with your time.
I think that's good things. Sandra, great young man here. It seems like this is something that this is the second year y'all did the student pitch competition. Is that right?
The third,
The third year. The third year.
Yes, we had to be virtual because we were in the middle of COVID.
Right.
So this was our first in person.
Okay.
Yes.
I knew there was something that went along there. So first in person, and I would say that's a little bit more nerve-wracking than being in front of a computer screen than to be standing in a room and those people looking right at you, and then of course the other competitors there with you as well. So I'm sure that was a lot. Did you overcome some fear of public speaking a little bit during this time? I mean, because you had to put yourself out there for that as well, right?
Yes, I hate public speaking.
Hate public speaking. Well, you've done really good this morning.
Thank you.
So good job there. All right, Sandra, let's go back and revisit today. We've got something going on, and tomorrow as we close out our interview with Cleveland State and Entrepreneurship Week that's going on. Tell us today, tomorrow, what we can expect.
Oh, so come by tonight. Community is welcome, and we would love for them to stop by and see all of the different vendors that we have that are small business owners, and kind of find out what is happening and who they might want to network with or get samples from. And then we invite the community out tomorrow night to watch those community pitch competitions. There'll be 6 of those, and we're really looking forward to that. That's the first ever community pitch that we will be hosting through the George R. Johnson Center at Cleveland State.
Good stuff. Braden, thanks so much for coming in. Congratulations on winning this student pitch. The $1,000 is something that's going to help you tremendously, I would think.
Yes.
Do you got a second to tell us what that's going to do to help you? I'm sure that was part of the pitch as well. What will the seed money do to help you further your business?
Yes, so for the seed money, right now I'm just in 3D printing, which just produces plastic parts. But I'm going to invest in a CNC machine, which will allow me to make parts out of wood or aluminum.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's really going to step up your game there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, Braden, again, thanks so much for coming in. Congratulations on a very successful high school career, it sounds like, and being a salutatorian this year and graduating from Cleveland State and Walker Valley, then heading up to UTK to finish up there with some computer engineering. Nothing but the best for you. I guarantee you we're going to see you again doing something.
Yes, that'd be nice.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for us here on the interview here with our friends at Cleveland State. We do have a couple other things coming up, so we're going to stick in here for a few more minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the weather update in just a moment. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
sheets, pillows, and a comforter, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning. Today will be absolutely gorgeous outside. I hope at some point you get to head outdoors and enjoy this Wednesday. Plentiful sunshine throughout the day today, only a stray cloud here and there. It will be a cooler day. 40s in the morning time, hitting 55 degrees at noon, and then afternoon highs today in the low to mid 60s, around 66 in Chattanooga, and a light breeze from the north. Tonight will be generally clear with lows from 33 to 40. Plentiful sunshine once again for your Thursday with highs around 70. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature standing at 42 degrees. We got another special interview we're going to get to right now. A little earlier, we were able to speak with our friends from Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union in their mortgage department, and we're going to play that timely interview right now.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Back with our friends from TVFCU and our midweek segment as we're joined by our buddy Eric Weekly. Eric is the Vice President of Mortgage and Consumer Lending. Eric, how are you?
Great, Steve. Pleasure to be joining you today.
Great to see you. And I tell you, you're doing these because, and these segments, to really help the public because, look, getting a loan sometime, most of the time, one of the largest financial decisions people will make.
Yeah, getting a home loan is absolutely one of the largest financial decisions somebody will ever make. So we want to make sure people are educated and know what they're going to be getting into and know how to make sure that they pay us back.
Well, on today's broadcast, I do want to talk about the types of loans that TVFCU offers.
Yeah, so we offer a full variety of mortgage products, first mortgages, second mortgages, HELOCs, land loans, construction loans, you name it. We pretty much have it right now. So we offer fixed rates, the ARM product, which is an adjustable rate mortgage, and, HELOCs, in this springtime is a great time to take out a HELOC to do home renovations, home repairs, home upgrades, landscaping, you name it, whatever you want to use it for.
Wait a second. HELOC is home equity line of credit.
Home equity line of credit. That is correct.
Well, I tell you, I passed the test. Do we ever test on these things?
We do.
Okay, very good. I thought you were talking about He-Man, but it's HELOC.
No, He-Man wouldn't fit.
Okay, very good. All right, so people, this time of year, maybe purchasing another home, or even like you said, the HELOC.
Yes.
By the way, word of the day, HELOC. Is going to be working on where they are.
Right.
Did we see a lot of that during the pandemic?
We see a lot of everything. And so we have a pretty good even mix of products across the board. Again, purchase season especially, with rates on the rise the way they are and have been for the last 6 or 8 or 10 months, we've got a lot of options, for members and for the community and buyers and borrowers alike, just to come in and talk with us and say, okay, hey, look, this is what I'm looking for. Help us guide us along this path to get there. And that's what we do.
Eric Weekly is the Vice President, Mortgage and Consumer Lending for Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. And, talking about pre-qualification for these loans. Tell me about that.
So a member can go online to tvfcu.com. We've got a whole page there for our real estate team. They can apply. Takes about 5 to 7 minutes, I think. Really not a long process. The originator will then reach out to them, and we'll, kind of talk through, how much they're looking to borrow. We'll go over the loan products with them. A lot of our loans, we do not add the private mortgage insurance, but we do offer escrows and. So again, I go back to we have a whole mixture of products that we'll discuss with any buyer or borrower that wants to buy a house right now, and compare our rates with anybody else in town.
It's TVFCU, and I know at TVFCU you're so proud. You pay appraisals. You will pay the people's appraisal. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. So every transaction for the last 3 years, roughly, we've been paying the appraisals on, and I mean that's going to save somebody $500, $600, $700, maybe even more, depending on the complexity of the order, like the size of the house that they're ordering. If it's got acreage to it or multiple buildings, it could be $1,000. We're still going to cover that cost.
All right. Eric Weekly is the Vice President of Mortgage and Consumer Lending for TVFCU. And how can people reach out to TVFCU?
You can call us at 634-3600 or visit us online at tvfcu.com.